Hello, my name is Mark.
And my name is Sarah, and we are
The Two Gamers. To kick off our new channel, we will be doing a 30-day series where Sarah and I go head-to-head in various two-player games to see who will be victorious.
This is a gaming countdown to the board game convention we'll be attending on January 14th, 2024 with a group called the Dice Tower. We'll be cruising the Caribbean with other board gamers for 7 days.
And when we return, we'll be sharing that experience with all of you on our channel. So come back for more videos of the two of us playing board games as we count down to our favorite board gaming convention.
Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you know when a new video is posted.
Once again, my name is Mark.
And I'm Sarah, and we are
The Two Gamers. Hello everyone!
Hello again.
Today, Sarah and I are going to play Air, Land, and Sea by Arcane Wonders, designed by John Perry.
Awesome.
And this is a fairly quick two-player back-and-forth hand management area control game where we are vying for control over 2 out of 3 of the theaters, Air, Land, and Sea. And so we will be playing these cards. There's 18 cards in this deck. We will deal out 6 cards to each of us, and then we will take turns playing cards to the different areas. Cards can only be played to the theater that they belong to. And so as you can see here, you've got Air, Land, and Sea, and they are color-coded and have that little symbol, unless a card has an ability that allows you to play a card to a different theater.
And we will go over those as we play them
Yeah.
and explain what we're doing while we
Pretty
go
much.
about the game.
We will play multiple hands. Whoever wins 2 out of 3 will gain 6 points. And the first person to 12 points will win. However, there is also the possibility of withdrawing. So, for example, as the first player, if you withdraw, well, you have 4 cards still in your hand. If you're looking at how things are going and you're going, man, this is not going to happen, you can withdraw, and then your opponent only gets 2 points for that round instead of the 6 for winning. And that gets progressively more points as you play more cards and are more sure about what's going to happen. So that's a good way of keeping yourself from just losing outright in 2 back-to-back hands.
Right.
So that is pretty much the entirety of the game, except that you can play cards upside down to any theater.
And they are all worth
And
2.
Yes. They're all
Points.
worth 2 points if you play them upside down. They're worth the face value if you play them face up. And again, there are things that can adjust or modify pretty much everything. Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. We can further explain as we go along.
Yeah, and that we will.
Okay, so those cards determine first player?
Yep, these will. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and read the introduction as it says in the instruction book. I'm going to start doing that. Air, Land, and Sea. In the midst of the greatest conflict humanity has ever known, victory will be claimed by the military that can overcome their enemies in every battleground. Do you have the skills to lead your nation's best and bravest in the air, land, and sea?
Ooh.
Air, land, and sea.
I think I have the best skills to be. Where am I going with this? Sometimes I start a sentence and I don't know where it's gonna go,
Nice.
and I just hope I find it along the way.
Right.
Cue the Office clip, Michael Scott.
Michael Scott.
All right, I am second player.
I am first player.
Okay.
So, go ahead and shuffle these up.
So we don't deal out all of the cards.
No, 6 each. And cards, depending on the abilities, cards may end up being drawn.
Because
from
there is
this
a reinforcement
extra
card
pile.
in here.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah. So we're going for 2 out of 3 theaters
Okay.
of combat. So let's get our bearings here. All right.
I like that one.
I believe. See if I can get my strategy going here. I'm going to play.
Almost all of these cards have a special ability.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to wait until you start to determine what I want
All
to
right.
do.
I'm going to play this card. Boy, that's
it's
tough.
It's a little tough
starting
getting
sometimes.
started. It really is. And you're not guaranteed that the card you place is going to still be there at the end of the round, because there are cards that flip your card face down. There are cards that can move it to a different theater. You're just playing that face down.
I'm going to start off with a face down card.
That is very interesting. Okay. All right.
I just realized that isn't.
I am going to play Cover Fire. All cards covered by this card are now Strength 4. So I want to...
So you want to play that later in the game because it is currently not
All
covering.
cards covered.
It's currently not
I was
covering any
thinking-
cards.
Cards covering it. I read it wrong. I do want to play that one later. How about... oh no. Okay. How about we play this one? I'm going to play Reinforce. Draw one card and play it face down to an adjacent theater. So I'm going to draw a card from the Reinforce deck and play it face down to an adjacent theater.
So at the end of each round, we will move this up here and shift the rest of them down. So currently land is adjacent to both air and sea and vice versa. And sea and air are not adjacent to each other, but that will change each round.
Okay.
So you're going to play that over
Making
there.
it so we have to develop a new strategy every round. And potentially different cards in our hand.
So then I will play this here.
Why are you playing them all face down? I'm very curious as to why you're doing this. Okay. Well, I will go ahead and play Support. You gain +3 strength in each adjacent theater. So right now there's only one adjacent theater, but I gain +3 support in land.
Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to play Airdrop here.
Okay.
Which says the next time you play a card, you may play it to a non-matching theater.
Okay. I am going to play Aerodrome. You may play cards of strength 3 or less to non-matching theaters. But it was a 4. So that gives me the lead back in that theater.
So the next one can go to a non-matching. So I'm going to play Redeploy. Here, you may return one of your face-down cards to your hand.
Very interesting.
If you do, play a card.
Ooh, okay. Whoa.
So I currently have 12 there.
Okay. So I think I'm understanding this card correctly. Maneuver. flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Ooh.
So I can flip that one.
Yes, you can.
Nice. Okay. That was painful for you.
Yes, it was.
That went from a 6 to a 2.
All right, I'm going to play Maneuver, flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Oh.
And it now says, if any player plays a face-down card, destroy that card.
Oh. What? Okay. Well, that is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Plays a face down card. Okay. All right. I will play this here. Cover fire. All cards covered by this card are now strength 4.
Oh,
I still have the additional 3 strength. So that is 12, 15. So this is 15 here for land.
Mm-hmm.
What are we at here?
I have 8.
6, 7.
All right, I'm going to play Disrupt. Starting with you, both players choose and flip one of their uncovered cards. So I'm going to flip this, and you must flip one of those 2 4s.
Oh. Well, look at you. Okay. Okay. What did I say I had? Okay. So I will flip this one.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will play my last card here. You may move one of your cards to a different theater.
Oh.
So what happens if we tie?
Good question. And I forgot to look for that.
Well, let's check it out. Because I believe I beat you here, and you beat me here, but we tied in this one.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, I meant
Right
to...
here. It's right here. Loses tied theaters.
Oh, you're right.
Second player loses tied
Okay.
theaters. So then withdrawing with one card in my
Is
hand
still a
is the
complete loss.
same.
Yes.
Okay. I lost that round.
You did.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Ooh. Okay.
So again, I have a total of 12 here, a total of 10 here, and 3 here. And so you have 3 there, so I win the 12. And you have 10?
This is, everything here is 4.
Oh, that's right.
So that's
Everything
12
there is 4
and
plus
then
3.
plus 3. So this is 15. So I beat you here by
I have
5.
10. And then we tie here, and you lose the tied theaters.
Wow.
And so I win this one.
That was, you pulled that off. What card made you do that?
So 6. That was the...
That was Disrupt.
The
Well, you
Disrupt.
certainly did, didn't you?
Yep.
Okay.
All right,
Ooh.
so we're going
right.
to do that. We're going to swap first and second player,
Okay.
and C is going to come up here, and land and air are going to shift down.
Okay. So there we go. Okay. Oh man, you just really got me on that last card.
That was close the entire time. So I'm halfway to victory already.
Yes, you are. Okay, let's see what my new cards say.
Just double check that that's actually accurate. Yes, the first player to reach a total of 12 victory points wins the war.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think I'll start with the Aerodrome. You may play cards of strength 3 or less to non-matching theaters.
I am going to withdraw.
Are you
I'm
serious?
serious.
No, I have really good cards.
Mhm. And I have
You
really bad cards. I
Stink.
have two, one for each of air and sea, and they're both really low.
So I have one for sea and one for land.
Mm.
And they're both really low.
Mm.
But I really liked my abilities on here. All right, fine.
Sorry.
Quitter. Okay. So,
So
you
you
withdrew,
get
so I get
2
points.
points. Yep.
Well,
And we swap again.
oh, come on. I was really looking forward to playing that hand.
Sorry.
Well, it's a viable
Yeah.
move, but I don't like it.
I was looking at that going, there is no way this is going to
I can't
happen.
believe you said that. Oh, wow. All right.
Draw early so that the defeat is not quite as bad.
Well, you didn't.
Regroup later.
Yeah, you know, you didn't lose any men. So, we used to play this game with my family when my brother and I were younger, called Tonk.
Oh,
I don't know if you ever played Tonk, but it was just with a deck of cards. I think you were just trying to do a set collection. I think you only had 3 cards in your hand. You were trying to do a set collection, and you could go down low. If you got dealt 2 kings and you had a 3 or something, you would try to collect that other king. But if you had an ace, a 2, and a 4,
mm-hmm.
you could choose to go down low. And if you had the lowest score, even though nobody got the 3 cards, you would win. And my brother went down low 85% of the time, and he would win. And it was so annoying because we didn't actually get to play the game. So you just pulled a go down low on me and reminded me of that
Well, I didn't win, though.
childhood game.
That's the difference.
I'm gonna go down low. Ah. Oh man, sometimes he would do that before we even started. Okay, I don't want to play that one yet, so okay. We're gonna go ahead and do that. You may play cards of strength 3 or less to non-matching
Of
theaters.
course.
I think that's the 3rd time I've had that in my hand.
Well, I'll play. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to play that there.
Okay.
And so it begins.
Okay, so since I can play cards of strength 3 or less to non-matching theaters, I will play support here.
Mhm.
You gain +3 strength in each adjacent
Ooh.
theater. Perfect spot to put that
Nice.
because
Yeah.
those are adjacent.
All right, then I'm going to play maneuver. It says flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Oh. Okay. All right, well then I
Still
will
have
play
5 there.
ambush.
Oh,
Flip an uncovered card.
any. Oh,
Any uncovered card.
Do not like that.
Well, that's war, baby.
Uh-huh. All right, then I'm going to redeploy. You may return one of your face-down cards to your hand. If you do, play a card. Actually, in that case, I will play this, and it says flip an uncovered card in an adjacent
Oh,
theater.
of course. Wow. Okay.
I may have you. I have you now. I may have you. Don't forget you can withdraw.
I am aware of that. Okay, so you have that 6. So, we have 2 cards left, though. Airdrop. Next time you play a card, you may play it to a non-matching theater.
Let's see. Well, I'm going to put this face down.
Okay. Can I pull this off?
I don't know. Is it a Band-Aid?
I don't know where you're going to play.
Gotta
your
pull it
card
quick.
Well, yeah, you're going to play it over there.
If it's that card.
What if there's no card in a theater?
So in this case, I would lose that theater.
No, I mean, what if there's no card?
Oh, then we would tie, I would imagine.
And you would win ties because you're the first player.
Yes.
This is. I don't think I can do this here. You have a 6. You have that 6 in your hand.
Maybe.
The 11.
And if I win this game, if I win this hand, I win the game.
I know you do. I have to withdraw. All right, so I
All
withdrew
right.
with 2 cards. I really thought I was going to be able to pull that off. So you get 4 points.
And you were right.
So what I was hoping to do, again, if I was first player, this would have worked out. So I would have played,
Oh,
hold
that's
on, I would have
right.
played this here. And then I would have said, you may move one of your cards to a different theater. I would have pulled this out and moved this over here. Leaving this one,
Right.
and I think I would have had you.
If you were the first
No,
player,
we
yes.
would have tied again. All right. Well, being outplayed. I don't like it.
Will you swap those again?
Okay, so move these 2 down and this one up. All right.
All right, I need 2 points to win.
Okay. Wow, so I'm kind of all in because even if I withdrew, you would get your
Right.
2 points. So I have to win this one or it's over.
This is true.
I like this game. I don't know that I've done this poorly before, but I do still really like
Right.
this game, even if I lose miserably. All right.
Well, oh,
Okay.
that'll work.
Just right off the bat, I'm playing containment. If any player plays a face down card,
Oh.
destroy that card.
I was just gonna do that too.
Well, you can't.
And that makes this card useless as well. Oh, I can't do anything about that. Well, I will play heavy tanks.
Okay. And I will play ambush, flip any uncovered card. And it's not destroyed because you didn't play it, it was just flipped. I'm making my last
Okay,
stand here.
then.
Hopefully I can live to fight another day.
Redeploy. Return one of your face down cards to your hand. If you do, play a card.
Ooh. Well. Okay. Flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Oh my gosh.
I don't want you to have that card.
I'm doing very poorly.
Yay!
I think...
Okay, sorry, I won't revel in your misery right now.
Oh, there you go. Maneuver. Flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Wow, you just keep pulling that back up. Crazy.
I do.
All right. You gain +3 strength in each adjacent theater, which is this one. Well, it's only 5. You have 6. So far, you're beating me there.
Right.
You can always withdraw, you know.
I can. Okay, I'm going to play Reinforce, draw a card, and play it face down to an adjacent theater. I do that, and then it gets destroyed.
It's destroyed.
And so it goes on the bottom.
Okay, interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Do I want to play this now or later?
It's funny, we're playing a lot of very thinky games lately. Think.
If the card is face down and it says flip, do you flip it back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, if a card
As long
is
as it's
face
uncovered.
down and another card says flip, then you flip it back.
Okay.
When
That's
a card
what I
is
was
face
asking.
down, its powers don't happen.
Right.
Its own powers don't happen.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Disrupt. Starting with you, both players choose and flip one of their uncovered cards. So I will flip this one.
And I have to flip this one.
Why?
Because.
Oh, you don't want to flip that one?
No, well, I mean, we're tied, so it doesn't matter. And actually...
So that if you flip that, it would be a 2 instead
Oh my
of a
gosh.
1. Why? What? Helping my enemy here.
You just gotta let me...
Like, what are
you
you
just gotta let
doing
me
there,
do,
Mark?
do the bad thing.
Do you want to do that? You want to change your strategy?
No, I shouldn't take it back.
Okay.
And in that case, I have to withdraw because I can't win at this point.
No. All right.
So, yep. So you get 4 points.
Okay. All right. How come you have all the high ones over here? Well, you didn't think I'd get any? 3, 4.
I didn't say that.
There you go. Okay, so we shift this again.
Yep.
All right, and swap those again. Supreme Commander, second player.
Supreme Commander.
So I have 6. Will you give me a 6? Is there a 6-pointer?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want that one. I'm going to put this 3 over here because I'm planning on getting it next turn. All right, so 6 to 10, huh? That's a little bit better than
Yep.
potentially losing with only 2 points.
All right.
Or what I had 3. Okay, you start.
Okay, let's
right.
see.
So again, I can't withdraw or you automatically win.
That's true.
So I have to play this one out.
Yep. And let's see. Well, I'm going to do that to you as well. Containment. If any player plays a faction card, a face down card,
Face down card.
a faction card,
There you
faction card, no, face down card, destroy that card.
go. Okay. Well, I'm going to maneuver. Flip an uncovered
Yes,
card
of
in an
course.
adjacent theater.
Well done.
We'll just nip that one in the bud right now.
All right, then I will play Maneuver. Flip an uncovered card in an adjacent theater.
Okay. I will play my Aerodrome weapon again. You may play cards of strength 3 or less to non-matching theaters.
All right, I have Support. You gain +3 strength in each adjacent theater.
Ooh.
So I have 6 here and 3.
Yes, you do. Well, that is interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to make you flip that card over, which gives you a little bit more here, but takes away the 3 in the other ones.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna play a super battleship here.
Okay.
And obviously for those that are watching, she can play this in the wrong theater because of Aerodrome.
Right. I am going to play this card here. Oh, wait, no, you still have that.
Yep.
Never mind. Okay. And you will have that because you covered it up.
I did.
Okay, so that doesn't really help me there, but that's okay. So... I'm going to play this here because I can play strength 3 or less to non-matching theaters. You may move one of your cards to a different theater.
Okay. Then I will play Ambush. Here it says flip any uncovered card.
Ooh. Okay.
Gain +3 strength in each of those.
Okay, so we definitely have this one, and there's really not a whole lot I can do about that.
So you need to win both of these if you are to
So-
win.
You have 6 there, and I have 8. But you have how much there? 5. Okay. Airdrop. The next time you play a card, you may play it to a non-matching theater, which I can already do that with 3 or less. But I could have a higher card in my hand. You never know. Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Ugh. Okay, so what is that?
That makes that
12. Oh, that's sad. Well,
And because of this, I have 5 here, so we tie. And we no longer tie, but I do win both of these.
all right. Well, very good. Okay,
There we are.
Mark wins the game of air,
Air,
land,
land,
and
and
sea.
Well, this is a very loosely World War II themed game. Although, actually, now that I think about it, it might be World War I. In any case, does anybody have any fun World War I or II themed games, war-themed games?
A lot of people like Axis and Allies.
Right? Which most people would say is better than Risk.
Is better than Risk.
I'm still not a huge fan of either of those games, but
I used to play Risk when I was really young with my dad. I probably didn't have any idea what I was doing, but I still enjoyed playing it. Risk and what games did you? What complicated games did you play with your family when you were little that you probably didn't know what you were doing? So Risk. Risk was a huge one. I loved the little colored pieces, pulling out all the trays, all the little inserts, and my dad and I would just spread it out on the carpet and just go to battle. And it would take us days to finish the game. And my mom would let us leave it in the middle of the living room floor for days. It was awesome. So, a war game. You guys have a favorite war game?
And we aren't talking miniatures war game. Which, I mean, hey, if you want to tell us about your miniatures war game, that sounds great too. But yeah, tell us about your favorite war themed game. Or
This
just war
is
game,
one of
whatever.
mine because it's not too complicated and
Mhm.
I don't have to leave it set up on the living room floor for days. So
We also have Blitzkrieg.
we
with
do
an
have
ex- with an
Blitzkrieg.
exclamation point.
Yes,
That may or may not show up on our
you might play that.
Yeah.
All right.
in this
Well, thanks
challenge.
again for joining us
Mhm.
for our play of Air, Land, and Sea. See you guys later.
Yeah, and have fun playing games.
Have fun. Bye.
Bye bye.